Hey, it's cool to bucket. Cold hard facts representing. We got Mark Madness. Hey, we got John and DNA. Hey, yo, woo, woo, woo. Hey, they asking for the return, so I had to return. Taking back what's mine. Give a fuck about yours. Taking back what's mine. Could give a fuck about yours. Taking back what's mine. Could give a fuck about yours.
So
Yeah.
for the nice young individual who commented on our YouTube page saying that we are uh butt hurt from our mother's basements, I would suggest that you go find and do something safe to do because these aren't the problems that you want. I'm a grown ass man and I don't play that. That being said, welcome to the Cold Hard Facts podcast. I am not the host. My name is Silky Johnson.
What co-host? You still? Hey, you still a host, nigga?
And I'm fed up with some of y'all. I'm fed up. You know, the day that I'm doing this podcast from my mother's basement will be a cold day in hell. I promise you that. So if you are watching this particular podcast, thank you for your nice comment. You the reason I do this.
For sure. We got a lot of stuff to talk about. Unfortunately, it's only 2 out of 4 of us, so that's cool. Normal, not a normal day, but we just gonna make shit happen. We the only two that talked the most anyway. That's a shot, but you know. Now Martin get his words in, and Cool get their words in. He
But
get
put
his
it put
words
it this way, those two have some things going on, so they'll be back
for sure.
maybe next week, maybe not. Who knows?
Yeah, for sure. They'll be back next week. But so I guess we can dive straight into the Kendrick pop out, the Ken and Friends pop out. So yeah, it was a historic night. I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was one of the reasons why the podcast got canceled yesterday. We were supposed to record yesterday.
Oh no, it wasn't one
So
of the reasons. It was the sole reason.
yeah, well, the sole reason why the
Niggas,
podcast.
niggas was too invested to worry about some podcasts yesterday. So
Right. Yeah, for
we
sure.
we figured we might as well save it for the day, so we have more to talk about.
For sure. But yeah, man, like everything was great. I enjoyed Tyler. I enjoyed Mustard Set. I enjoyed pretty much the whole thing, except for the DJ headset. At
I
least.
like DJ Headset. I know you got some things you want to say about some artists that was. First off, as a let me just say this. I thought it was one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen in terms of this hip hop shit. It was a moment, man. Like Kendrick really shined a light on the West Coast and how diverse the sounds of West Coast hip hop is, from straight old school gangster rap to some P funk to um, conscious rap to turn up shit to hyphy music and the Bay Area and just all these different regions and sections coming together for a common cause with some beautiful shit that ain't been seen in LA in a very long time. So it's a beautiful thing, man. And honestly, I think the reason the show even happened in the first place, other than some obvious reasons, is because during this whole Kendrick and Drake beef process, you niggas been on the internet trashing the West Coast like they haven't come out with some of the most influential music of the past 30 years. Like, And I guess they just wanted to let y'all know that y'all need to stop playing with their fucking top.
For sure.
So it was a beautiful thing. I enjoyed every minute of it, even the DJ headset, because I'm a West Coast hip hop fan. Those who know me know this. They know I'm very diverse, very well educated in West Coast hip hop. So it was a great night for me.
Okay, yeah. Um, so I have something to say about at least two artists that was on that DJ headset. First, Rimble, because he was the first one out there. Rimble is really, really good. He's really good at rapping. But the issue is he came out in a time where I think he came out right in that uh 2020 to 21 time. He blew up right around a pandemic. So he probably got signed around that time also. And that's the issue. Like he had a big song that was on TikTok. And not saying he can't catch another one, but like it's gonna be difficult for him to catch another
Why
one.
you say
Like
that?
I feel like because of like we was all at home and glued to our devices, we really didn't like that's all like niggas really had. Like not saying that Rimble, like I said, not saying that Rimble can't make another. He got the talent to make another. It's just gonna be like difficult now. Like that's all. And another one is West Side Boogie. West Side Boogie is over there making some of the best music. And this is just pure speculation because I didn't hear the last project, but I heard the very first project
You
that
ain't
West
listen to
Side
that
Boogie.
last one?
No, I didn't listen to the last one.
Damn.
But yeah, West Side Boogie is probably making some of the best music over there at Shady. But Eminem doesn't take like in consideration that his star power is just that, it's star power. He don't take the work ethic into promoting his artists. Like even when like around the time like West Side Gun and the whole Griselda, well, some of the Griselda members were on Shady at the time. He didn't even promote their shit. So it was almost like, hey, you're on Shady, get to work. I'm not doing nothing. Just get to work.
I kind of see why he takes that approach because I ain't gonna lie, a lot of these rappers who have labels and they sign artists, independent artists or certain artists of some type of significance, you kind of just be like, all right, we're gonna sign you to a 1 album, 2 album deal, and you already got enough notoriety to promote your shit, so I don't really have to do it.
Right.
But as a label head, you would figure like you should at least say something. But most label heads don't. You know what I'm saying? So I I feel where you're coming from. I really do, and I'm not in disagreement. I'm just saying like I think that's where Eminem is looking at it. Like as an artist of a certain notoriety, because I don't think Eminem has ever signed an artist that didn't already have like a dedicated fan base already. Like he ain't never really signed an unknown person. You know what I'm saying? I think Boogie is probably the only one who didn't have as big of a name as some of his other label mates, current and former, when he got signed. But I don't live in LA, so I don't know how big Boogie was out there before he got signed to Shady.
Right.
So I just know I was listening to him. I don't know how big he was in LA. So um, but I'm sure he had a dedicated fan base on the West Coast and elsewhere before he got signed. But I think that's how he probably approaches that. Like, all right, like the Griselda, situation with West Side and Conway. It's like, all right, you niggas got. I'm sure Eminem didn't say niggas, but like you niggas got, y'all own dedicated fan bases, and y'all really like y'all here touring, and y'all got a whole bunch of people that really fuck with y'all. So I don't necessarily really have to get on my Instagram or get on my Twitter and say, "Oh, new West Side Gun album coming out," or "Oh, new Conway album coming out." Like y'all got that part down pat. I just need some place to distribute, I guess.
Yeah.
A
Yeah,
lot of
I
these
guess.
people, like you know this. A lot of these niggas don't even really be signing with these labels. They really just be signing distribution deals with these labels to get their shit put out. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's like, yeah, I'm signed to you, but it's like you don't really have no input about what I'm doing. Like you just the distributor. Like that's where we, you know, come together at. As
I
how to put
mean, I know for Westside Boogie, like he definitely said something about him. It's taken like what 3 years or something like that to put out his one album. I guess
the
I don't.
new one or the last one.
I don't. I want to say the last one. I don't know for.
Because he put out everything for sale. I want to say it was either I think it was 2018. I'm don't quote me on that, but I want to say it was 2018. And More Black Superheroes came out. I want to say that was 2021 or 2022. One of those two.
Right. It should.
So,
He said he been had it done. It just took 3 years to come out. So yeah, like
yeah,
I mean,
those are
yeah, that's basically what his grievance was.
understood. And you know,
Uh,
what happens when you be signed to some of these people, you know. Um, and that's really a testament to what's going on at the label behind the scenes. It ain't got nothing to do with promotion. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's one of the reasons that to segue into this topic real quick, that's one of the reasons that Reason just left fucking TDE.
yeah, man. But I feel like, well, yeah, we can talk about Reason. So Reason,
Because I mean, we on the subject of West Coast artists
yeah,
anyway, so we might as well.
right. And I love that last album. That like
Yeah, that was good.
Reason really ain't never had a bad project. Like
Nah,
even his introduction to Us was a re-release, but that shit was good. So I mean, like Reason, he's never lacking for his rapping ability and his talent. Putting together a song and anything. It was more so the system he was in, and it seems like
which is insane when you think about it.
right,
It's like,
and it
dog. Continue. I'll formulate my thought.
and the system, like yeah, the system he's in probably didn't let him spread his wings enough. And also like it seems like he was putting out more music than anybody else on the label anyway. So I
Yes,
mean
yes.
it makes perfect sense why he would leave. So like and it betters him anyway. Like I feel like this is the best situation he could be in. Reason don't need TDE.
I ain't
What's
know,
up?
honestly. But to say this, I mean, I my one of my older family members, he was on Twitter basically saying that he was so happy that he finally left that dumpster fire, and I almost tweeted at that nigga like I wouldn't necessarily say dumpster fire. I would say they the management over there at TDE, Top Dog, Punch, Musa, they really didn't know what to do with him
Right.
because he wasn't like a he's and this is not necessarily saying he's like any of these guys, but if I could compare him to any artist on TDE, I'm not gonna say he's as lyrically gifted as Kendrick, but he can rap his ass off.
Right.
Let's not act like he can't. A lot of them guys on that label can rap their ass off, but I think he was one like at this juncture, like right before he left. Like if I had to pick, like before Q dropped Blue Lips, before Soul dropped Herbert in 2022, like if I had to pick like who was lyrically the best on that label, Reason would have been at least in the top four at that time. You know what I'm saying? Before those albums even came out. So I really don't think they knew what to do with him. I don't think Musa in particular really respected his craft the way that he respected these other guys for real.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And you can hear like when you listen to his albums and don't really like other than a couple TDE features, like none of his songs really sound like he belongs with that label. To be honest with you,
Right.
so he was, and a lot of people saying he should sign with Dreamville because he's more akin to the style of shit that they got going on over there, which is not a lie. But I think if Reason were to go to another label, I think I probably would prefer him to go to Dreamville. But if he wants to go the independent route, I completely understand because you know I know he's been trying to lead that label for a minute. They've been severely mismanaging him, and they know it.
Mhm.
And that's not necessarily saying that to their detriment. It's just they really didn't know what to do with him. So it was just like, there's no reason to keep that boy on their label if he's not happy, then y'all really don't know what to do with him. There ain't no bad blood necessarily. I mean, yeah, Musa was out of pocket for that shit he did with the Back on Fig podcast, but other than that, um,
Man.
I ain't never seen no label head talk shit about their artists gonna call into the podcast to talk shit to about your artist to your artist. Like that shit could have been behind closed doors. Like that was petty.
Yeah.
But I guess it's
Yeah.
a blessing in disguise because Reason's finally free from that situation. I wish him all the best
Hmm.
in his future endeavors. I'm gonna continue to listen because he's definitely somebody to listen to. Um, so back to this fucking Ken and Fran shit. Um, what a lineup, man. What a fucking lineup. And somebody on Twitter was saying how is it that he was able to get all these artists on in this building on this one particular night? And I said they was wondering how much they got paid, and I said I don't know. Like I don't know if they necessarily got paid. I feel like because of the message he was trying to send, not just with the Drake bullshit, but like the unity of the West Coast. I think a lot of them probably was like, you don't got to pay me. I'm just gonna do it just because I fuck with you. Like I'm gonna clear out my whole schedule for this day just because you want me to do this.
Right.
Because Kendrick literally he just has one of those like you could tell that the love that his city and the rappers from his city genuinely have, and it ain't even really love. The level of respect that they have for him and what he's been doing for the coast is enough to make a nigga be like, no, fuck that money. I just do it just cause. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
But yeah,
Yeah, man.
that's an impressive lineup to get to get fucking not even just the openers like on DJ Headset, but I'm like just to get Roddy Rich, YG, Tyler the Creator, Top Dollar Sign, who else? I know I'm missing somebody.
They
Blast,
Blast, yeah, Blast.
fucking Kendrick, Schoolboy Q, Absol, J Rock, Dr. Dre, all under
Yeah.
one roof at one time to perform. Like that's unheard of. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
that's like a dream. That's like a dream. That's like a hip hop fan's dream concert set come to life.
Yeah.
I remember, and it's this ironic because the one of the niggas that wasn't there, uh, there was a skit on a game album. I think it was the documentary 2.5 that says something about a concert with YG, Ty Dolla Sign, Game, and Kendrick. And I'm like, yeah, that would never happen. And I was proven wrong because minus
Right.
game, that shit just happened last night. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
like, it's so crazy that happened and it came together so seamlessly and so beautifully. And I love the fact that while and I said this to DNA yesterday before the show even happened. I said it to him like the week we found out like last week when we found out this was happening. I knew he was going to use this show as a platform to like put the final stamp on the beat. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I fuck with the way he did it because I was telling DNA like there was so many subliminal hints about the undertones of the show. Like, yeah, it's about unity, but underneath all of that, this is a gigantic shot at Drake. All of this is a gigantic shot at him. Even if the show ain't necessarily about him, if you look at the set list that Kendrick performed, all of those songs, or at least the majority of those songs, are all subliminal shots towards Drake. DNA, Element, Euphoria is blatant. Not Like Us is blatant. King Kunta, just all these songs with all these little subliminal shots he's been throwing at Drake over the years. Um, Even if, like, what I'm saying, like, in hindsight, you be thinking like, damn, maybe all those were shots at Drake or whatever. But at the moment, it's like you could be talking about anybody. But it was just very calculated and very like he's almost like a surgeon. Like, I haven't used that word since Pusha T and Drake got into it, but he's almost like a surgeon the way he put it together, like his set list.
Yeah, that's good.
So that was very impressive, man. We got a fucking Black Hippie reunion in 2024. That's the most important thing that happened here. Like, more than a fucking Euphoria, or more than Not Like Us getting performed 6 times, which is already historic in its own right. We got a Black Hippie reunion in 2024. These niggas said they would never, ever. So the fact that it happened made the teenager in me smile, because that was my whole high school experience. I know DNA probably feels the same. So
yeah, for sure. For sure, yeah. That part where they all performed, like, especially the 616 the LA part, that was like, that was everything.
I love that. That was basically like Kendrick, like, I thought it was funny because I know Soul didn't perform because he got that whole situation with his eyes.
Right.
And I thought it was kind of funny and like kind of cool, like how much they fuck with each other, because Kendrick was like leading him on stage, and Ab Soul made a comment. He said, "Man, you ain't got no more fire out here, do you?"
Funny
So
as hell.
I see why Soul didn't perform, because I know he got that condition with his eyes, and I'm pretty sure as he gets older, it gets worse. So, it was a little unfortunate that he didn't perform, but the mere fact that he was there and on stage with those guys was just enough for me. I didn't need him to perform.
Right. Yeah, everything was right that night.
And I never thought I would see Russell Westbrook doing the crip walk, but here we are.
Yeah.
Like, I know he's from LA, I know this, but I just never thought I'd see that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I've seen him throw shit up during games and things like that, but I've never seen him. Like, he was fully West Coast Russ from probably when he was growing up. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciated seeing something like that. Seeing DeRozan out there.
That's all he do during games. Before, I think, before games, he'll dribble basketball and just be dancing to whatever, and they capture that. That's like part of his
DNA.
whole identity. Whole identity, bro. Like, he, whatever new West Coast artist, he'll just like 310. I think that's his name. 310 baby. I think that's his name. Bro, he was early on him.
Something told me that man was from the West Coast. I don't know how I didn't put that shit together. When I heard that song, I'm like, this sounds like some West Coast shit, but I think this nigga like from the South or something. But then when I heard, like, literally, I heard that song 2 days prior to this shit happening. I'm like, why do I feel like this nigga from out west? And then he popped up on the show. I'm like, damn, like, I don't know how I put that together. Like, my brain wasn't working.
Yeah, they was hyped for that too. The crowd was very, very hyped for that one.
I just know for a fact that the forum shook.
Yeah.
When Not Like Us got played.
When they all he stopped it on A minor and
twice.
Yeah, that shit twice. Yeah, that shit.
Nah,
That shit
bro.
was
Me and
crazy.
me and me and DNA. I'm telling you right now, me and DNA was on the phone last night watching this shit unfold, and I'm just saying, like, I don't believe, like, I see it and I'm witnessing it, but I don't believe what I'm seeing, and it's like, nah, bro. I was absolutely correct. He is burying the coffin 60 more fucking feet. Like, this is so much worse. Like, not only is he performing a song, a diss towards this man, the entire arena is singing it
Mm-hmm.
word for
For
fucking
word.
word. The nigga didn't even have to rap it. Like, that's power, bro.
Yeah.
And I, I,
That,
I was comfortably telling these two, him and DNA included bugging last night. And I also told Martin, I know a lot of y'all had this, scored and pretty much wrapped and done already. I did too, but I've been saying for a very long time that I thought Cole had the crown.
right.
As of right now, Kendrick has took his little short ass, climbed up on the ladder, grabbed that bitch like this, and ran away like the road runner.
Yeah,
Like, no, that
man.
motherfucker's firmly back on his head until further notice, or
Right.
probably forever. I don't know yet.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm shocked he didn't announce an album title or
I
nothing
figured he
like
wouldn't.
that.
I figured he wouldn't. DNA was hoping for an album to be announced.
Yeah, man.
I knew that wasn't gonna happen. It'd have been nice, but I knew that wasn't gonna happen.
Yeah, man. I kind of wanted like some glimpse of hope of an album or something. It's all good though. I ain't
No, that
tripping.
was a beautiful thing. I think more. I'm not saying everybody need to go copy this, but I'm saying I think more cities that have a lot of famous rappers and or a lot of people that rap in the city
Right.
should take notice to this type of shit
For
and
sure.
try to apply it to their cities. Like, another city that could do this is probably like in Atlanta or something, or Houston. Because
Yeah.
Houston definitely got some sleepers that they could get together and do some shit
Oh
like
yeah,
that.
for sure.
DNA was saying how he would like us in Chicago, here in Chicago, to do something like that. And while that would be amazing, I don't think, and I'm not, this is just me speculating because I've lived here my whole life, so I know how shit goes. I don't think there would have to be a lot to happen internally for niggas to click up with niggas that we know they not supposed to click up with for the
Right.
sake of putting on a show for the city. You know what I'm saying? Like, it'll
For
take a
sure.
lot of niggas maturing and just being privy enough, like, okay, yeah, we don't fuck with them, they the ops, but they one of them niggas, and he gonna perform, and they gonna be there, so we gotta, whatever beef we got, however many of their members we done drop, however many niggas the odds they done drop, we gonna squash that shit just for the night and put on this show for the city. We can go back to hating each other tomorrow or some shit. I don't
Right.
know. I don't know where niggas' heads will be with that. It'll take a certain special kind of individual from here to put that type of shit together.
Right.
I don't know who that could be. DNA thought it was Kanye. I don't think so. But
It got to be somebody who always already is at that. Or
honestly,
it could be Chance. I don't
that's what I
know.
was just gonna say. Like, I think he
Yeah.
probably might be one of the only niggas that could do something like that.
Yeah. It's possibly that Chance can do it. Like man, I want to see Chance, Twister, Lupe Fiasco, Common, fucking damn, who else? King Louis, fucking Dirt, G Herbo. Like I want to see all them on one stage. I want to see all them on one stage. I know I'm missing a lot of people, but
Oh yeah, you definitely miss a lot of people. There's so many niggas in the city that rap now that I lost count.
yeah. But I made sure I
But
name a few.
those are like the main niggas. So
Yeah, so I want to see
Polo G.
everybody do that.
Uh,
Yeah, Polo G.
what's that one dude name? He made that song with Cowboy. That's his name, Cowboy.
Yeah, Cowboy. Yeah, Cowboy.
Um, Do or Die. Crucial Conflict, all the
Yeah,
get the old heads, get the new niggas.
yeah,
East side, west side, south side, north side, get everybody. Go to the United Center, get everybody in there, and just
yeah.
have a great time. No bullshit. Nobody getting shot after the end of the night. You know what I'm saying? Just peace and vibe. Like that would
For real.
really be something that niggas could bring to here to show that you know what I'm saying. When we can be together when it's required of us to be together. We ain't always got to be at each other's neck all the fucking time.
For sure.
That's the most beautiful thing about this Cannon friend shit. Like you got bloods from different sets that's supposed to off each other on site, and Crips from different sets that's supposed to off each other on site, and Bloods and Crips mesh it on one stage for the sake of just because they fuck with this nigga right here. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like,
Exactly.
and they support what he's trying to do. Like, that's some beautiful shit.
Yeah. So we talked a lot about that. I don't. We can get into these albums that came out. Did you listen to Moneybagg Yo?
I listened to some of it.
Okay. Um.
I honestly forgot it dropped until like Sunday, Monday. So I'm like, all right, let me catch up. And I heard some of it. I'm gonna be honest. It sounds like more of the same shit that I'm used to hearing from Moneybagg. That's not a bad thing. Not a bad thing. It's just, at this point, I know what to expect from Moneybagg. I know what he's gonna give me. He ain't gonna give me nothing necessarily genre pushing or nothing like that. I know what I'm getting from him. And what I heard was solid. You know what I'm saying? It's another
Right.
good effort from Moneybagg. You know what I'm saying? I know motherfuckers gonna fuck with it the
Yeah.
heavyweight. You know what I'm saying? So there's no complaints from me on what I heard.
Yeah. I heard the whole thing. I'm pretty much the same. I'm pretty much thinking the same with John. Like the only issue I have is the Chris Brown song. If you're gonna like do a Chris Brown song that's already good enough, have Chris Brown sing it. Not you singing with him. I'm good. Like that's the only issue I have. Other than that, he gave me what he was supposed to give me. Moneybagg Yo really ain't had one of them albums where it's no slaps on it. It's always got slaps on it.
Mm-hmm.
As long as you giving me that, I really can't complain. Another album that came out was Don Toliver.
I've been waiting to talk about this one.
Oh shit. Well, I'm biased as fuck, but I also can be a little bit unbiased. I said a little bit.
At
But
least you acknowledge how you are. That's more than I can say for
this
somebody.
shit,
I ain't gonna say
I
nothing.
don't know if this was better. I don't know if this was better than Love Sick yet.
See, you
I
learn.
don't know.
Now you're learning. See, I love to hear that. Bro. Now you're learning
because I like Love Sick so much more.
That's because you went to see
than I thought. Yeah.
Oh.
No. I liked it even before I saw him.
Oh, okay.
Because like he was just able to dip in different sounds, production wise. But this one it is still a little bit of the same production, but he's like that rock influence.
It's not really
like, yeah, it's not really
prevalent. Like
yeah,
I know
it's not.
I know you were saying like with the whole like biker theme, you were thinking there was gonna be some type of like rebirth type shit on here. Right. I didn't really get them vibes from this. Like he definitely was experimenting with like the grungy type of sound a little bit, but for the most part, it's pretty much the same shit that you get from him every album. So, right. And I was actually pleasantly surprised by that because I was expecting the same thing. I'm like, oh no, this the same Don from, fucking Love Sick and Life of the Don and shit. Okay, cool. Like I can really rock with this now.
Yeah.
So
So
once I got into the album, I'm like, okay, this ain't bad. I like how he um divided the album up into like what 4 parts or something
yeah,
like that. I like that.
it's
Um,
a deluxe edition on the way. Right. He's
already?
making yeah. Look, I got a hot take on that. But he's got a deluxe edition that's the I guess the sixth disc, I guess, the sixth
Oh, okay.
part. It's got Yeet on it, and it got Lil Uzi Vert. I'm guessing he's gonna be dipping more into the rock. I don't know for sure,
Perhaps.
just a guess. Yeah, that's only on his website. He's trying to get the $5 from them.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't know if it's gonna be on streaming services by, I guess, tonight. I don't know if it is or not. I
hmm
hope it does. Well, share your thoughts, and then I give my hot take later.
Like I said, I like the fact that he split the album up into 4 parts. I think, like I said, it's more of the same Don that I like. Um, I was happy that Tizo showed up again. You know, I'm not necessarily like when it comes to Tizo, I'm very like on the fence because a lot of his like solo work, I had to get used to because he's very eclectic in the type of music he chooses to make. But
Mm-hmm.
on features, he ain't missed yet. So you know what I'm saying. So whenever I see him featured, I know he can give me what I need. So
Yeah.
I was very happy to see him on here, even if it was at a minimal capacity. I like both songs with Travis Scott. I like the song with Kodak. I hadn't. I'm gonna give you a quick little confession. I had not heard Deep in the Water till the album came out, so that was my first time hearing it. So I really do like that song. I hadn't heard it. Forgive me. I be in my own world, so I was not really privy to that. I heard Bandit already, so that ain't. But I liked a lot of this album, man. I don't have no. It's a couple skips right now, but very very solid. I like Love Sick, but not as much as I like Life with the Don. DNA knows this already. I wouldn't say it's better than Love Sick right now. I say it's a very solid effort from him, especially with a year and some months removed from Love Sick. So very solid. Right now, if I had to rate it, I'd give it about a. I'll be generous and give it an 8. I'll give it an 8.
Okay. So I'm gonna say my rating, and I'm gonna give my hot take. My rating about 8. Maybe 8.5, just based on I got another Tizo song and everything, and also partially I feel like that one with him and Metro and Future, I feel like that was a leftover.
That was definitely a leftover for sure. You could
Uh,
ain't nothing bad, ain't nothing wrong with that. It's just
nah,
tell
but
like you could tell like that was made for probably
we still don't.
We Still Don't Trust You, but then
Yeah,
because that album is already so expansive on its own, Metro was just like you can have it.
you're right. So yeah, it's just further proof that that was way better production wise. We still don't trust you, release.
Mm-hmm.
So my hot take is this: like, uh, a little while ago, I want to say before he put out Love Sick, he did a interview with Joe Budden. Don Tolliver did an interview with Joe Budden and said that he's already at work on his next album. I was
I
just
can
like,
believe it.
damn. Okay. So I was just like,
I
okay.
can believe it, bro, because think about this. Don Tolliver blessed our ears initially in 2018, 2017, 2018, right?
Right.
In that time frame, since 2020, he's released an album every year except 2022.
Okay.
So he just be working, bro. Like, that's the type of climate that we in. These niggas is releasing albums yearly. You know what I'm saying? We don't get breaks from certain
Right.
niggas. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So as long as he's putting out quality shit and not bullshit, I wouldn't mind that album every year or every 2 years from him.
Right.
Honestly. As long as he not putting out bullshit. Because some of these niggas be putting out bullshit when they don't take enough time between albums. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? So they'll put out some half-hearted bullshit where half of it be fire and the rest be just like you just went in the studio and just was trying anything at this point. So
For sure.
I don't have no problem with that. But I feel where you're coming from.
So basically, he's getting the fuck off of Atlantic. I don't know. He's probably not gonna leave Travis though.
No, I doubt
He's
that.
probably gonna. I don't know if he's probably gonna probably. I know Travis is signed to 3 different labels. One as a producer, one as an artist, and I forgot the last name. But anywho, long story short,
producer. I don't even know if he's still signed to. I don't even think he's still signed to Good as a producer anymore.
Okay.
I don't know though. So.
But
I don't even think he's still signed to Grand Hustle. If I'm gonna be honest with you.
Right. Okay.
I don't know.
Could be right. But yeah, I mean, like I was saying, yeah, he's trying to get the fuck off of Atlantic. Atlantic was playing around a lot, at least when it came to their artists, when it came to their numbers and stuff like that. So yeah, I get why he would want to leave a major label anyway. It's about that time. I mean, he's already pretty much established. He's gonna have wherever I feel like he would want to be independent. I feel like he'll be better independent, honestly. That way he's probably gonna spend time with his family. I'm sure he is. So yeah, I salute Don Toliver. I hope he have fun getting the fuck off that damn label. Cause I mean, he ain't really had no big issue. I'm pretty sure he always brought in revenue. He makes some great
I think Travis,
projects.
I think Travis left Grand Hustle after Astroworld.
Okay, cool. But yeah, I ain't really got too much else to say about that. Oh, Game just announced documentary 3.
He just announced that?
Yep.
Damn. All right, bet. Shit.
I don't know about this one.
I don't either, but that's exactly what I said about 2, and look what we got. So I'm just gonna sit here and trust the man that he's not gonna play with that name. You know what I'm saying? So because the previous work speaks for itself when it comes to documentaries. So I'm gonna let him cook with that if that's what he want to do.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm probably still off a Game's album. Somebody's gonna really have to convince me to listen to another Game.
Nigga, you know you gonna listen to it.
I don't know about that one, dog.
You gonna listen because it's a documentary. You gonna listen because you're gonna be curious.
I guess I am curious about the documentary if it's called that. But what else? I'm tired of seeing that. Oh yeah, Big Sean talking about dropping another album this year.
He said
dropping a album this year. And then dropping his book in October.
No.
Yeah, I hope it's good. He did just perform in Chicago at the Summer Smash Lyrical Lemonade.
I forgot that he did that shit till somebody posted.
That's crazy.
I forgot his name was on there. I'm like, damn, he sure was there, wasn't he?
It be like that though.
Did you see? Did you see? I don't know if we talked about. No, we didn't talk about this. But did you see the snippets and shit from the Chief Keef performance?
That wasn't hype at all.
It looked like it to me.
Yeah, like they
The
was.
snippets I saw,
Oh,
it's fucking crazy. Especially when Finito came on. Like the nigga, like when like somebody broke it down to me because I hadn't really realized the magnitude of what was happening. Like I knew Keith coming back to the city after 12 years was already a big thing of itself, right?
right.
But then I hadn't really truly realized the magnitude of what was happening until I talked to one of my homegirls who was there, and she was saying how when Finito came on, bro, it was almost like Kendrick playing Not Like Us last night. That's the way that I can describe it. Because it's like he never got to perform his song here. The song is old as fuck. He never got to perform it here. First time performing here ever. So it's like, wow, that was a moment. Like, even if you didn't like none of the rest of the show DNA, bro, if you seen what I seen, bro, it'll gave you chills, bro. That's how crazy that shit was.
Okay.
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I'm happy. I'm happy Keith got to come back home and finally perform for people. You know what I'm saying? I hope this won't be the last time.
Yeah, for sure. I definitely hope he come more often. Shit, come to the United Center. Like you can definitely sell that motherfucker out. I know you can.
For sure.
I don't think there's nothing else. I don't think it is.
For my R&B heads, if you looking for some quality R&B, since Kuda Buggin is not here, Anderson .Paak dropped the album with Knowledge called Why Law. That shit was amazing. If you into shit like that,
Yeah, I gotta listen to that. I gotta listen to it.
if you into shit like that, please check it out. That shit is absolutely fucking crazy. I ain't really got nothing else. Nothing else really happened in the week except the Summer Smash and then the Cannon Friends. So nothing else really happened.
Yeah, and nothing else really happened. Not for real.
Oh well, I mean, yeah, Boston won a championship, but I mean, who gives a fuck about that? Who cares? Like I could have. I told DNA last week, like I could have went my entire life without seeing Boston win another championship. But I mean, good for them. You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
Jason Tatum was out there fucking being Kevin Garnett, Steph Curry, and Michael Jordan all at one night. and then in the locker room playing Chris Bosh because he's getting champagne poured all over himself.
Right.
I'm happy for him finally getting a ring, and Jaylen Brown finally getting some respect on his name that he deserves. Who gives a fuck that Boston won? I'm ready for next season already.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie though. Like, if I know one thing, they're not gonna get. Well, it's not gonna get. Like, as long as Boston stays healthy, I feel like they got to make maybe one or two pieces move. Like, got to make one or two moves. Because the oldest player on there is really fucking Al Horford. That's it. Everybody else is in their mid-20s or close to late 20s. So they could definitely win another one, probably not back to back. I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure.
The
West is gonna get stronger. Luka is probably gonna ride it out one more year, and then he's gonna get the fuck up out of there. Most likely.
Think so, huh?
I don't think that. I mean, whatever they do, they're gonna have to. Like I feel like it was just Kyrie and Luca, and that's it as far as offense goes. And if you think about it, their defense not all that great. Dallas, at least, they got defensive pieces, a few of them that they got during the trade deadline, but that's not enough. Obviously, not to beat Boston though. We've seen that. So yeah, I don't know. Like somebody else in the West is probably gonna like claim that spot possibly next season.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. The only way I would truly care about the fact that Boston won is if they played the Lakers. That's it. That's the only way I would have cared. Because if the Lakers would have went to the finals, I'd have been riding with Boston. I ain't gonna lie. I don't even like Boston. I just don't.
Yeah.
Okay, look, check this out, right? I was a Patriots fan when Tom Brady was there, but I don't fuck with the city of Boston at all. So,
Oh shit.
I like Jason Tatum. I like Jalen Brown. I like Derek White. I like Drew. I like Al Horford. I like a lot of their players. I just don't like the city of Boston.
Oh shit.
Shit, I like when when they last won with KG and Ray Allen and Paul Pierce. Like I like that. I like them, but fuck Boston. Man. Fuck about fucking Boston.
Oh shit. Well, yeah. Nothing really else.
Nothing else. Hey, look. Before we go, we want to say this. Two things. One, stop disrespecting the West Coast from now on.
Yeah.
Stop it. Put some respect on the West name because they deserve it.
Yep.
They deserve just as much love in the hip hop game as the East Coast, as the South, as much as we do here in Chicago. They deserve all of the flowers. Two, if y'all got any negative comments, keep it to yourself. Because I'm petty like that.
Oh man. And we out. We'll see y'all next week.